Hello to my cancers. All right, cancers, let's get right into your reading. I've already prayed over your cards, cancers. This reading for the next 7 days for you all, for the next 7 days as we close out this cycle. All right, cancers, talking to you wherever cancer is in your birth chart, wherever cancer is in your birth chart. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. So this reading is going to be for Wednesday, the 21st of May through the 28th, which is going to push us into the new moon phase. We have a new moon on the 27th of May. So, alrighty, let's do it. Let's do it. I've already prayed over your cards. So let's set an intention. Let's set an intention, cancers. Sending lots of love and light to each and every one of you all. Let's see what's going on here. So, I am valued by my community. That is right. You're valued by your community. Let's see if we can get a number here, an angel number. That's right, because that's another sign. Numbers are signs as well. Don't forget to look at your receipts on your, whatever your receipts are. Gas receipts, grocery receipts, right? Because those are also numbers. 208, gratitude everywhere. Challenge yourself to be thankful. There's always something to be grateful for. So no matter how dire the present circumstances may be, your angels challenge you to focus on gratitude. So out loud right now, recite a list of what you are grateful for today. Nothing is too inconsequential to include. 208. Right? So be at peace with closing out cycles and beginning something new as you're trying to stay focused. So, two situations, this number 2 right here, that may have tried to disrupt your peace or may have disrupted your peace or try to make you look like a fool, because the 0 card is the fool card. With two energies, one may have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. The other one may have been egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. You may somebody's at peace with closing out a cycle and staying focused. Okay, so let's get into it. So gratitude everywhere. Yeah. So you're valued by your community. So let's get into it. I feel like somebody may have acted in haste in something. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. Like some people may have acted in haste, because whenever I see the Fool card, yeah, see how this card jumped out, the Fool card? That's what I'm picking up on. I feel like some people may have acted in haste because I'm seeing this yellow card. And I feel like you've been around some familiar spirits. And then also we have the amethyst card right here. Somebody in like a part of a group, because the amethyst card connects us with the crown chakra. And I'm picking up on people may feel foolish, like, oh my God, what did we do? We acted in haste as a group. We made a foolish decision as a group. We didn't even think about this. And I feel like now people are looking at something that they did, Cancer, almost like we feel bad now. Like, oh, what? You know how like that's what, I say in my readings all the time. Familiar spirits can be very dangerous because it's almost like a bunch of zombies running around. Nobody's thinking, nobody's saying, wait a minute, is anybody thinking about, like, what, is somebody talking to people? What? Everybody's just following the leader. Nobody's asking questions. And so now people are leaving something behind. It's almost like somebody had to catch wind of something. See this right here, this person's hair blowing in the wind. It's almost like somebody had to catch wind of something before people just start, like, woke up from a trance or something, to realize, that God is in everything, that the creator, the great I am, is in everything and in everybody. Like, okay, we are all part of a bigger, we're such a small piece in this big picture here. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like people feel foolish, like, for something. like that some people baited people into something. Yeah. So something about a store that sells multiple, there's a store that sells like multiple things, candles and herbs and, some feathers or something, like somebody baited somebody into something, maybe like a botanica or yeah, because that would be like somebody that serves like herbs and candles and plants. What else is on this card? Somebody's sitting down. Somebody's sitting down. And like people making multiple streams of income. Like people looking at something like somebody saying sit down. And people are like, oh, we can make a lot of money off. Somebody was baited into something like somebody saying sit down and people making multiple streams. And now people are looking foolish, like, oh my God. So yeah, like somebody was baited into something. And so this seems like somebody looks like something is like normal, like people being baited into something and like somebody sitting down in front of something and something being a lie. Like, and so like people making money off of something of value and them being the, a part of a community. Like this person is kind of like looking away, like they don't even know, like they're almost like looking away from something. Like you're looking away or somebody's looking away, like they don't know what's happening. They don't know what's happening. And when you think about something like you have multiple options here, like, like somebody is like when somebody's saying take your pick, take your choice, like take options here. Like somebody was being made to look like they were a fool. Like pick your price, pick your pleasure, pick your price. So let's see. Let's see here. Looks like books are here. Looks like feathers are here. Candles are here. Herbs are here. And so somebody did not go back. Somebody didn't go back. Somebody was enlightened. That's what this light is. Somebody did not go back. Somebody was enlightened. Like somebody felt something. Like almost like somebody may have felt like they were baited into something, because usually after five, there's six, seven, eight, right? Like six would be like somebody's putting a spotlight on somebody, like somebody's putting somebody in the spotlight. And then seven would be like seven of wands would be almost like people's like kind of like maybe praying and meditating. And then eight be like something like happening like really, really fast. But something like didn't even make it to six, seven, eight. Something just like went from five to nine. Like somebody almost like figured, like almost felt like somebody wasn't coming back to something. Yeah. Sometimes somebody put their feelings under lock and key, and just kind of was like thinking like, something didn't feel right. Because water would be feelings, like something didn't feel right for somebody. If something didn't feel right for you, that's your intuition kicking in. Like your intuition was saying somebody is lying about something. Remember, I'd say, you all are human lie detectors. Something about you kicked in was like, I feel like I'm being made feel like a fool. Like I feel like something is happening here. Somebody felt like something was happening, right? Here's an sun card. Almost like and that's when like for you something was being done in secret. For something like, I feel like for you, because what illuminates The sun illuminates the moon, right? I feel like your psychic gifts came on for you. Either somebody told you something, somebody said something to you in conversation. You may have sat down and talked to somebody. You may have talked to somebody about spirituality or some kind of addictions, or your psychic abilities came on, some kind of healing. You may have talked to, you could have been some kind of a healing place, or talked to somebody about healings or endings, or like world service, or some kind of secrets, or like emotions, or something came up. But or maybe a light was shown, a light came on for you, because I'm seeing the color yellow twice. That speaks to solar plexus chakra. But something in your solar plexus chakra was like maybe some anxiety came on for you, or something like that. Something came up, right? Something about triangulation, almost like somebody had a feeling that people were intentionally keeping you and someone apart. Or like you had, like it was something in common. Like you had something in common with somebody. Somebody had somebody in common, or something. Because that's what the heart is. Like you had somebody that you love in common, or somebody that you knew in common, right? So that somebody was being paid for something. Somebody was being paid for something. It's like, okay, somebody had a feeling that somebody was being paid for something. So that's when you decided, okay, you're not paying these energies. Two energies are being paid for something. That's when somebody realized, okay, you're not paying them any more energy, paying them any more time, right? And so somebody decided, you're not gonna, somebody went back to work, or somebody was doing some kind of work, or somebody was being paid. You were working, somebody was working with somebody or something, right? Somebody's family, that's when a light for you came on and realized, okay, somebody's family member was working with these two behind someone's back. That's when it clicked for somebody. Somebody was like, somebody's family member. You realize your family member was working with these two behind someone's back to bait someone into something. Somebody felt like, okay, somebody was working with someone's son to bait someone into something behind someone's back as they were trying to transition through life. They were trying to make a smooth transition through life, but somebody's family members were working with somebody behind someone's back to create something, trying to create a whole new lease on life for somebody, and trying to create multiple streams of income to do it. And that was somebody's demons. Have something having to do with a Capricorn, trying to loop somebody into dark magician energy. Dark magician energy. That's where all this anxiety is coming from for somebody. Somebody's like, wait a minute. This is how all of this is connected. Somebody is like, wait a minute. Somebody is related to this energy that I'm connected to. Like, oh my gosh. And somebody's saying this person is meek as a lamb, and this person is in survival mode. With this master manipulator. These two master manipulators. who want to be on stage, who want to be on center stage, making something all about them. So something is heartbreaking. That they're keeping somebody quiet just for them to be on center stage while they're keeping someone depressed. Someone depressed, lamenting, keeping them quiet. So somebody is finally walking away from something because in hindsight, somebody couldn't see something. Somebody finally saying, okay, they couldn't see something because in hindsight, they couldn't put it together. Somebody could not make the connection at first. Somebody was like, okay, couldn't make the connection. It's like, okay. And that's where somebody was anxiety was coming from. It's like, couldn't make the connection. Like, how is all of this connected? But that's when you start having anxiety in your stomach and you start feeling like, okay, when all this fire here is anxiety. And somebody's like, okay, can't sleep, feel like you're about to vomit. And you're trying to work and you're trying to make connections. And you got all this water here. Like, okay, you feel like you're just, somebody just couldn't make some connections with something. That's when you go into prayer warrior mode. That's when you realize, okay, the devil is in the details. Get near water, drink your water, pour into you, moon sign. That's when your water is low, right? When the tide is low. That's when you say, okay, I need to refill because I feel like I'm being baited into something and I don't know what I'm being baited into. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what I'm being baited into. And somebody is trying to get you to come back into something, right? Trying to get you back into something that will put you in the middle of something, right? To put you in the middle, like you're on center stage of something, put you in the spotlight of something, right? Um, it's like somebody wants to have a warm conversation with you about something that you've already moved on from. And after energies have already worked really hard to split you up, right? So it could be like somebody wanted to be the center of attention, right? And they realize, oh shoot, I made a fool out of myself, right? Um, Whoever the energy is, they work with someone else to, make a fool out of you. I mean, completely make a fool out of you until people realize you're valued by your community. You know what I'm saying, Cancer? It's like I feel like because I say this in my readings all the time, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to close out this reading. Everybody in high ranking positions are not egotistical. They're not arrogant. They're not egotistical. Sometimes you wouldn't even know who's in high level positions um, because they'll never say it. They'll never say it. They'll walk in the room and don't even say it. They'll just sit down. They won't say anything. Some people are really, really, truly introverted. They're not shy. They're just introverted. They come, do their job, and they're not antisocial. They're just really homebodies. If I had to tell people really how cancers are, whether your sun or moon is cancer, that is a cancer to the core. You all would rather be in your shells. And people don't get that. It's like their sun or moon would have to be cancer for them to understand it. That's not shy. That is really just that's your comfort zone, right? Um, I think a lot of you all really like being support for people, even if you're in a leadership position. I think you like pouring into people. That's the nurturing part, like just to pour into people. Um, So whoever this energy is who wanted to mirror your energy, these two energies who wanted to mirror you or take video images of you or make you look like you were depressed or um, create whatever narrative they wanted to create about you, didn't take the time to even get to know you. So I think at least one of them, maybe both, knew you, or maybe they didn't. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know that that's an excuse for making a person trying to make a person look like a fool though. But you are valued by your community. So I feel like somebody wants to talk to you. Yeah, here we have the King of Wands here. Yeah, it's the same old for you. It really is the same old for you. I mean, like I said, I feel like somebody now wants to kind of put you on center stage and kind of, kind of have your back and some stuff and all of this. But I think it's the same for you. I think it's you the same old. You still the same. Go back in your shell kind of person. It would you still the same. Go back in your shell kind of person. That's not being fake and phony. That's just who you are. So that's not an act. I think that would be for some people. I think they would just. I don't think people get it. I don't think people get it. Maybe anyway. I think you're just gonna be moving on. I don't think you have anything to say. I think you're just moving on from the disappointment. It's just disappointing. You're waking up from a nightmare. I feel like you and somebody will be just waking up from a nightmare. And creating something new. Yep. Here we have the Three of Pentacles here. So I see a leadership position for someone. I see a leadership position, and I feel like you are already a leader as it is. But I see a leadership position coming for you, a leadership position, not just leader, but leader with authority as well. With authority as well. Some people really are servant leaders. Uh, they go in with just the, like I said, things have come full circle for you. You know how to train leaders. You don't see people as opposition. You just don't. I see you like training people as being leaders to even if they lead you one day, again, you already know those are the ones that you already know. If you've trained them to lead you, you already know who you're working with. You already know what kind of energy you're working with. You know their leadership style to some degree. They're putting their own whatever to it. Um, They know you, you're familiar with their leadership style, like vice versa, that kind of thing. There's some comfortability with that. Yeah. Yep. So I'm seeing courage here. Yep. I'm seeing courage here. Yep. So that's what I'm saying for you. People know that somebody knows that someone's a hardworking energy. That's why I feel like the new lease on life feels like for someone. Somebody be talking to somebody about a leadership position because somebody knows someone's leadership style. They really are a servant leader. They're very familiar with someone's leadership style. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be real careful with people who assume they know people. They assume that they know what's best, for people. Let's see. Here we have journal. So journal 29. This 29 to a 9 is 11. 11 is a master number. Somebody's gonna get off the fence, take some kind of action, be enlightened. And I think that's it. Let me see. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if there's anything else here. There's another card, and then I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I want to see if there was another card at the bottom of the deck here. Another card at the bottom of the deck. 1, 2. I was just trying because I was just trying to see if there's one more. And there's one more card. Nope, that's it. I think that's it. But yep. Alrighty. Bye.